Hello?
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh my.
Theodore is kind of quiet, but I imagine he's a mile away from the microphone.
Yeah, because the stand broke ages ago and I haven't gotten a new one, so when I get lazy, I don't pull it close.
Yeah, you're kind of faint.
You could increase my volume though.
Yeah, I bumped you up a little bit.
Good, because I don't want to move it.
Fine, allow me to take care of this problem.
Exactly.
Fix it your damn self, he says.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How's it going? Welcome to Dungeons and
We
Drinking.
didn't have a recording of the previous one, so I wasn't able to watch it before. I hope I remember what happened. I kind of do. We got a big lore dump, which Kitty already informed me of.
Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to record it due to me not being here the whole time. So
Yeah, right. So I got a nice long journal entry from Van Richten. It's kind of his like biography, quick
okay.
tragic backstory of his child being kidnapped by
No.
Vistani, and then his child being sold, I guess, to a vampire baron.
Oh wow.
And then an encounter with a lich that made him impervious to undead. And he kind of, so I guess there's a thing with the Vistani. They might have more power, or it might not be exactly what they seem.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, he kind of completely took out a whole like tribe of Vistani in as revenge.
Oh, well then we should I don't know, keep them as allies, or I don't know.
Yeah. So I guess his life now is cursed since so he has like a Vistani curse on him, I guess.
That's not good.
Where I guess he's just cursed to live a long time. Live you always among the monsters and see everyone you love die beneath their claws.
Sounds like he became immortal.
Yeah.
Wait, who's got a Masonic curse? I just joined. Missed all that.
And then he was forced to kill his own son because he was turned into a vampire.
Who?
And then I got some other updates here. Some like some tips.
Cool.
Well, I mean, some of them we already knew. Like, Strahd can shapeshift. I'm not sure what shapes he can shift into, but we know that vampires in general have that property, so as well as the mist. And then we know the sunlight is a good weapon against him, but I think that's a hint to go find the sword, the sun sword.
Yeah, we
and
can.
then
I wouldn't rely on sunlight. They can do some shady shit.
But we might need to go find that sun sword.
Oh,
And then
no, the sword, yes.
The really helpful tip here is find his coffin and destroy it before you kill him.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good thing. We should probably do that, or else we'll just end up fighting him again. So. And then the last, there's just some Easter egg here, Heart of Sorrow. So.
The what?
There's actually a lot of stuff that was copied and pasted in here, but I don't.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I want to read a wall of text, so
I'm
I tried to summarize it the best I could.
I forgot to get my drink. I will be right back. Shameless plug. Nope. All right, Dozer, buddy. Let's take a drink, buddy. Bourbon. Ooh, aged bourbon, I assume.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking a single barrel reserve from Town Branch from Lexington, Kentucky. It's really nice.
Nice. Very nice. Hey, Rusty Monkey, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping by.
That's Hebrew.
Yeah, that me.
Oh, that is you. Hell yeah. How did you come up with that name, dare I ask?
It's a combination of two different names. One was an old gamer tag, and the other was something that was given during my fraternity days, and I kind of just like smushed them together in groups and names. And I've actually just been using that as my gamer tag ever since. So naturally, when I joined Discord, I just copied it over.
Nice.
I'm not sure where Nem is.
He said he'd be late.
Oh, okay.
Oh. This one's got food poisoning?
I had food poisoning. That was probably the worst I've ever felt in my life. My stomach wanted to puke, whether there was something in it or not, pretty much on the dot every 15 minutes.
Oof.
I was hurling so hard, like I blew blood vessels in my face. Like it looked like I had like little tiny bruises all over my face. It was atrociously horrible.
Oh yeah, been there. But they're finally feeling hungry, which is a sign they're out of the woods.
Yes.
And so I'm like, okay, great, I'll send you food, but I'm gonna need to know what you can eat because I don't want to put something in front of you that's going to make you throw up again.
Oh yeah, something simple.
So,
Red.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, probably a PB&J. Can't go wrong.
I was going to send like soup in a bread bowl.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, like a fucking tomato
Right.
bisque or something in a bread bowl.
Okay. Okay, if you guys think that's a good idea, I will. Because they haven't
Well,
answered me, and I'm like, but love
maybe
you.
not anything as acidic as tomato soup. I would probably go something milder.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that
something really nice like
something.
like chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Chicken and rice, very easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so on DoorDash, there's a Panera near them that will deliver. They've got chicken noodle.
Yeah,
That'll
there
work.
you go.
That'll work.
Okay.
Oh, common. That's very common cold recipe.
Yeah.
And you know, if it needs to come back up for some reason, it'll come back pretty mellow.
It won't hurt, yeah.
Yes.
Currently have a water boil advisory where I am, so I actually
Oh, bummer.
ordered bottled water with my dinner tonight. I kind of missed the whole day of it, so you know, if I was gonna get sick from it, I already would have. But something that is totally sanitary are these wonderful cans of mead I already have in the fridge that are definitely not affected, so no problem.
You know that's sanitary. That's why beer was so popular.
Oh yeah,
For
you had to drink
a
beer.
long time in history, they drank beer instead of water for that specific reason.
Exactly.
Because it's been boiled.
Yeah, for a large part of history, it was recommended that pregnant women drink beer.
Yeah, you won't get listeria.
Kitty, how close are you to East Palestine?
I actually checked on the map. I am 59 miles out.
Okay.
I looked at the map showing where the Ohio River Basin is. I am just outside of the danger zone, but I'm still a
Okay.
little nervous.
That just crossed my mind.
Danger
Like,
zone.
oh shit, how close is she to East Palestine?
You don't
There was
know
a
those?
huge train derailment of toxic chemicals in
What?
East Palestine, and it caught fire, and it is still on fire today, spewing fucking huge amounts of smoke into the atmosphere. You
No
can
shit.
you can see it from fucking space.
Yeah, it was polyvinyl chloride. I am definitely a little nervous about this.
Oh,
I
I
wouldn't
would.
be surprised if I were under boil alert.
Oh yeah, I would do it anyway. I saw an article that some
I mean,
lady.
being the child of homesteaders, I admit I already have an evacuation plan.
No, that's nothing wrong with that. But I saw an article that some lady close, like not even that close to East Palestine, all of her chickens are dead
Ugh.
overnight. So, and I'm glad it's finally getting news coverage because it was.
Yes.
This
it has
happened.
been
It happened a week ago.
What?
Yeah.
I still haven't heard of it.
This shit has been
Oh,
going
no,
on for a week, more than a week.
I read about it, but the news has. I'm actually kind of freaked out right now. If we can discuss that for a minute, like reporters are getting arrested.
Yeah, that shit's messed up.
What?
Yeah.
Why are they getting arrested?
Fuck if we know.
You tell me.
Like this, like why is an accident can't be reported on? Like what the hell is going on?
I mean, I'm not even seeing it as a national news item.
It isn't.
It isn't.
But it's.
And that's
Definitely should be, though. Did you say it was still on fire?
It's still on fire. Yeah.
I see some stuff.
Let me see if I can find something.
Oh shit, here it is. I see it on Axios. Alright. Yeah, this country has infrastructure problems out the wazoo,
Yes.
so yeah, expect this.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very badly.
All right, this was from 6 days ago.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that. I just saw that picture. That's ridiculous. And it's just raging, burning there?
Yeah, it's still going.
Okay, now I can get started. I sent Disco some soup and bread and a fruit cup.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind waiting for that.
Yeah, fine.
Because, like, food poisoning, it just beats the shit out of you, and
Oh.
you can't do anything for yourself.
It's horrible.
Okay, so last we saw our heroes, you all were in Valaki. Do I have a? Don't put up a map of that. Anyway, so Vampire Hunter D has kind of become bros with, well, there appeared to be a traveling carnival guy going by the name of Rictavio. After a near conflict, but we decided to lean on diplomacy and persuasion instead, Rictavio turned out to be a legendary monster hunter by the name of Rudolf van Richten. So he and Dee found some things in common. They've talked. Dee now has a bunch of Rictavio's notes and some information on Strahd. Melise now has the holy symbol of Ravenkind, which was one of the items that came up in the Taraka card reading that you will need to defeat Strahd. In the meantime, at the Blue Water Inn, Bork was regaling folks with tales of his adventures and engaging in some arm wrestling against the locals. Bork, you have won 70 gold.
Yay!
And then we decided
the
that he
might-
passed out drunk.
The thing I was more worried about, the thing I was actually trying to do was build favor with the community. Do I feel like I've satisfactorily achieved that? I don't know if that's probably not even a word.
You've made some friends.
Okay. So if we get in a bind, we will have allies that will help us out.
Yes, you have absolutely made friends.
Oh, we
with
made some
town,
big
and
allies by
you
the end
brought
of
them
this
their
adventure.
missing one.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I will put 70 gold in my thing.
Yeah, we got up to shenanigans.
I could only imagine, because I was like, because I was thinking, because I saw the end of the Discord, I was like, oh, there was so much like information dump, and I was like, why couldn't have they done like a fun battle that lasted for 2 hours? No, they have to do the, the fucking info dump on the time I can't be there.
Yes.
But that's okay.
You
I don't
missed the
care.
hell of it, to be honest.
We're all right.
So, while looking around the Blue Water Inn, you all spotted a flyer for the Festival of the Blazing Sun. You headed into the town square, and you encountered the flyer for the Festival of the Blazing Sun that says, "Come one, come all, the greatest celebration of the year, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Attendance and children required, rain or shine, all will be well." As you headed to the town square, you spotted some local adults and children being held in stocks, wearing crude plaster donkey heads, as they had been arrested for malicious unhappiness. You encountered one of the burgomaster's henchmen, his main henchman, Izek Stravny. Rather than kill him after your confrontation started and he threatened to turn you into food for wolves, you opted to beat him near unconscious and then cast Zone of Truth on him. So he had to spill all of his information to the locals.
Man.
Yeah, so we basically let the locals question him ruthlessly, and he had to answer truthfully, and we put him in the stocks.
Oh, you should have. Man, Bork would have had a field day there.
Oh, he's still in the stocks. Don't worry. That's where we're picking up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still there.
I got the voice change redemption on my thing, so that's why I'm speaking like Satan.
Cool.
You're not right now.
So,
I'm not? Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
party
God
at the
damn it.
end.
Gotta press the
Oh,
button
God.
first.
You won some money. You made some friends. You met a guy who was basically Dan Helsing, and you have the holy symbol of Ravenkind, and you have locked the burgomaster's henchman in stocks after also beating his two guards unconscious. You have a ton of lore on the city. What would you like to do?
But yeah,
I'm
didn't we
hoping that
also
the
learn-
community is rallying here around this opportunity to question the hell out of this guy.
Oh, absolutely. And that is where I spilled his life story, which I'm actually going to go back over for anyone who was missing last week.
Didn't we also learn that that one guy who kept going out to the lake had a deal with Strahd?
Yes.
Yes, we had a bunch of notes about other things happening around the area.
Red flag.
We've got some things, candidates for investigation.
Right so.
Yeah, there was a lot at the end of last week.
So I did get a bit of data dump information on basically Van Richten's backstory. It's quite tragic. I could try to copy and paste it all out for people to read, or I can try to summarize it at some point if you'd like. But I did it a little bit earlier for some people who were already on. But long story short, his child gets kidnapped and by Vistani are sold to a vampire. Kid is turned into a vampire. He has a run-in with a lich in the woods that gives him protection from undead for a while. He uses it to get his revenge on the Vistani encampment. They curse him to live forever. He has to kill his vampire son, and now he has an insatiable hunger to kill monsters forever. That's his curse.
Was there any more information on this lich?
There's not a lot of information on the lich, but for whatever reason, it did him a favor. And that's not clear. I assume it's still out there somewhere.
Well, let's focus on one problem at a time. Maybe it could be Strahd, and it could be lich in translation, like something lost in translation.
Yeah, we know he's a shapeshifter. He
Yeah,
could have been
he
doing
could've,
that, perhaps.
Yep. He definitely has the ability to pull off some shit that lich-like.
So as you also learned about Izek Strasny, since he's under zone of truth for an hour with the townspeople screaming at him, I went ahead and dropped his life story here. Izek and his sister were born in Valaki. One morning, their father and uncle took them fishing on Lake Zarovich. On the way back to town, a dire wolf attacked Izek and bit off his right arm. His father carried Izek back to town, while his uncle distracted the beast. His sister ran and hid in the woods and never was seen again. Unlike his sister, Izek was born without a soul. As time wore on, he forgot his lost sister and learned to cope with his disability. Izek's parents succumbed to their grief, leaving him an orphan. He became a sociopath. Other children ruthlessly mocked him because of his dead family and his missing arm, but he was a large boy and had no trouble killing them and disposing of their bodies. He was eventually caught in the act and brought to the burgomaster. Instead of punishing the boy for his crimes, Baron Volokovich pardoned Izek and took him into his home. Izek has been loyal to the burgomaster ever since, enjoying the power of his position and the comforts of his master's mansion. When he isn't enforcing the burgomaster's will, Izek drinks copious amounts of wine. After years of doing Baron Volokovich's dirty work, Izek awakened from a drunken stupor one morning to find that he had grown a new arm to replace the one he had lost. The new appendage has barbed spines, elongated fingers, and long nails. He can create fire with the snap of his fiendish fingers, and has used the flames to put the fear of the devil in every Valakian. Perhaps more disturbing, and I love just the visual of him admitting this while under zone of truth. Perhaps more disturbing than his fiendish arm and his murderous nature is Izek's collection of dolls, which he keeps in his bedroom in the burgomaster's mansion. Izek often dreams of a beautiful young woman, and for years he has forced a local toy maker named Gadov Blinsky to craft dolls in her likeness. Izek does not know her name. So yes, there is Izek Strasny under zone of truth. And you are all in the town square. What would you like to do?
I would like to proclaim this festival to be over and free those citizens who are stuck in the stockades.
Okay. Izek currently has the keys. He is in stocks, so there's not a whole lot he could do to not let you get a hold of them. So I will go ahead and give that to you. You are able to get the keys away from him and free everyone. Bork, you have your hand up.
I would like to ask him a question.
Sure.
I'd like to ask him if he is sorry for what he has done. Does he have regret?
Oh, I asked him that at the end of the last session. Are you ashamed?
Yes. Yes, this is where he confessed to being an alcoholic also, and to being a sociopath. He is 100% regret right now.
Then I'm going to stand beside him and make sure that he is not abused.
Okay. And D, what do you have?
I'm going to, I guess that since Bork is standing here, I'm going to say, poor broken soul. He almost deserves to be put out of his misery.
I understand your anger, my friend. But all
It's
deserve.
not anger, it's pity.
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves.
All right. Lewin, your hand is up.
I'm gonna say, indeed, he's got much toe to these people. He's gotta own up to what he's done and pay him back. Can't just kill him here.
No, I understand. Yes, he needs to pay for his crimes. But let us show him the way to the right path. Or we can just kill him.
Is there something that he could do to possibly recover for all of the ill that he's done?
Oh, every soul can be saved. It will take time with him, and possibly on his deathbed he may not even have reached his forgiveness. That is on his soul, not ours.
And how do we know he doesn't start resuming the life that he had before?
I may ask him another question.
He's under the zone of truth.
Yeah, I would like to ask him. I'd like to ask him if he is going to if we let him go to learn the error of his ways, will he start doing his shit again? Because if he does, we will kill him.
Just. And he says, I have served my time as the burgomaster's trained dog. I have seen the damage that I have done to this town and the fear I have inflicted upon its people. Given the choice, if my life were spared, my first action would be to strike down the burgomaster, for I now see his manipulation and evil ways and what he has forced me to do. Though I am certainly not blameless. Nothing would please me more than to take off the burgomaster's head and restore a benevolent government to Velaki. And Theodore, what you got?
Theodore's going to listen to this response and nod his head fervently and say, I agree. Perhaps his first step of redemption should be to help us rid the town of the true source of evil, its overlord. This burgomaster should be the one to ultimately pay. And if this man will actually aid us in that effort, I think that will make it all the more right of the decision.
I would like to pull D aside and have a private conversation with him.
All right.
I'm not doing this stealthily. D, would you accept?
Sure.
Okay, I'll send you a message, buddy.
Lend in here.
All right. Lewin, what you got?
I want to say, well, if he's willing to help us, we'll take his aid in finding him. But no, he shall not feel happiness from the man's death. He shall not be around when that happens. He owes too much to this people to ever feel that and get what he wants.
And let's see here. What responsibility to that? Oh, I love improv. Then if I'm denied that satisfaction, my second act would be to devote my life to helping the citizens of Velaki. And perhaps I can find some redemption that way. I owe this town a debt.
I agree with your terms, Lewin, and I believe that, thanks to our magic, we can take this man's words as they come. So
But if there is another way that my strength can aid the party, please tell me.
Well, I motion that we enlist him to help us defeat this burgomaster. He does not need to witness his old master's demise, but an extra arm to help take down this foe would be most useful.
Why is it that we're taking down the burgomaster?
Because he is wretched, and his evil and corruption is clearly seeping into the roots of this town, and could spread further. And I, for one, will not simply just walk out of here be complacent to such a crime.
I'm not here to start a revolution. I'm here to kill Strahd.
Well, if that is how you feel, then you may walk into the woods by yourself, my blood-sucking friend. But there is a higher calling here to learned and righteous folk like me. And I do not want these people to live haunted under his shadow for the rest of their lives.
If we decide to set this man free and he goes and kills the burgomaster, that is up to him. If the people of this town support him and follow behind him, then that is up to them. But we have nothing to do with this burgomaster. We need to do what we came here to do.
I'm under the impression that we all came here for different motives, even if we all say it's the same.
My motives stand behind my D here. Unfortunately, my friend, I believe we are losing sight of our main objective, which is the death of this fanged one.
Well, gaining the respect and admiration of the town, taking out this burgomaster might help us with Strahd. Having the town behind us and possibly a minor army. Pitchforks.
Well, let's turn to the town.
That is a good good point.
Let's turn to the town. Is that what you want?
Hold on, making sure I get completely right of this. The townspeople will let you know that the burgomaster is known for being ruthless and excessively proud. They are tired of hearing him say, "All will be well." He has convinced himself that if he can make everyone in Vallaki happy by throwing these malicious things he calls festivals, that the town will slip free of Strahd's wrath.
We have come to destroy Strahd. This is a way. Take away his support.
Well, perhaps this burgomaster knows knows something about destroying Strahd that we don't, and he just misinterpreted it. With these festivals.
How about this? How about we request a hearing with this burgomaster, and we'll take his henchmen here in chains up to him.
Ooh.
And then we'll call the burgomaster to account for his actions.
I'm okay with this.
We'll bring the town if they want to come.
I'm okay with this. Well,
I
These terms
just
agree.
really love the law, because this is the part where the campaign really pops off. I'm smiling so hard right now.
Theodore will, holding his spell book in one hand, he'll outstretch the other to D and say, "I find these terms agreeable. Shall we shake on it?"
He's just gonna grunt and then hold his hand out.
I will give it a very, what Theodore thinks is firm, but you probably interpret as a rather limp handshake and say, "Well, we're at least in agreement." Then I'll turn to Bork and Lewin and Thunder.
On the other hand, Dee's handshake is crushing.
I just lose the arm. It's
ow.
But I'll turn to the rest of you and say, are you all in agreement with these terms?
I am.
Then
What
let's
about the town?
push
Are
this
they gonna
guy.
come?
I don't know if we need their presence. I believe we are more than capable of getting what we need. They've been through enough anyway.
Nothing's more terrifying to a corrupt ruler than seeing everyone
An angry mob.
An angry mob.
An angry mob. Get your pitchforks. Get your fucking torches.
Yes. Yes, torches and pitchforks.
Fine, but I will not be the one to lead and rally them. That is not my forte.
Okay, Bork, did I follow you yet?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, what's up?
I would like to roll a performance to try and rally the troops behind us.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Anyone want to give a help action? I feel like, someone might.
Probably not. No, that's fine. And I'm just gonna say Malice always gives me guidance.
Yeah.
Ooh. Haha! What say you? Shall we all join hands together and take down this burgomaster
So
for once
the
and for all, so he stops
the
making
people
these
of the town,
burgers?
You have incited a riot.
Yes!
And
An uprising.
You see them breaking down the stocks in the town square and the
Yeah.
platforms on which they sat,
Yeah.
making rudimentary stakes and torches
Yeah.
and lighting them ablaze.
Yeah, I would like to cheer them along and help and be at the front of the angry mob as we march towards the Burgermaster.
Okay. All right. Is there anything anyone else would like to do on the way to the Burgomaster's mansion?
Yes. Is there any of the townsfolk, um, who look maybe a little tougher than others, maybe a little more reserved in their rioting type postures?
I mean,
Someone like, what's that?
there's all kinds of people in Velaki, so yeah, probably.
Okay. I like to approach them and see if they would peel off from the rest of the riot and come with me, kind of like flanking the rest of the party and crowd.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
Ah.
Okay. You have 4 commoners willing to go with you.
Okay. Are they armed?
Yeah, like nothing magic or fancy, but yeah, they have some weapons.
Okay. All right. We will approach the rest to the
We
side
have
of the
4
party
henchmen.
with 4 extra people.
Yes, you now have henchmen. All right. Anybody else before you head to the Burgomaster's mansion?
D is going to shake his head at the fact that we did in fact start a riot, and we are in fact starting a revolution apparently. And this is perplexing to him, but he's going to go along since that seems to be what everyone wants to do.
I will not light a pitchfork, but I'll just like constantly use a cantrip to conjure fire in my hand and hold it out with the townsfolk.
You light torches, by the way, not pitchforks.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, I don't know. Theodore could maybe light a pitchfork.
He, he probably could.
I mean, yeah, you could conjure some flame around it. Or, I mean, if you stuck some hay in the pitchfork and then
Yeah.
lit that.
It would look like a devil's pitchfork, you know, it'd be on fire and it would look like it was from hell.
Bork, you correct me again, I'll light you on fire.
I surely correct you in jest, good sir.
But D's mostly going to be concerned about making sure none of these commoners end up dying, I think.
Alright. Okay. You head to the Burgomaster's mansion. Let me get you an image of what you are approaching. Just giving you a little vision. Oh yeah, that's put that on fire. There we go. Here is where you are.
Ooh.
Well, that's creepy as fuck.
Ooh.
Alright. The mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes cover every window, including a large, arched opening above the mansion's double door. So yeah, let's see here. There are men and women who seem to be arriving carrying bundles of twigs. Bork, what would you like to do?
You may continue your description, and I will answer my question after you do so.
Oh, I actually was done.
Okay. I would like to roll a perception check to see if there is any guards or any people that visibly have weapons.
Hold on 1 second on that. My kid is bringing me food. A delivery. Well, thank you.
And are they reacting to us getting up there? I mean, I would imagine that we have made some noise, probably shouting and such things. Oh, she's not even probably. My bad.
Okay, I'm back. My kid was bringing me food.
No, that's awesome. But I was curious. Have they not reacted to the angry mob that they have probably heard for at least 10 minutes before
You know
we
what,
approach?
actually, yeah, that was the stock written description from the module.
That's fine.
No, there's no one outside carrying bundles of twigs. They probably booked it
Do we
inside, but
do
they
we
were
see
so
massive like quickly thrown away bundles of sticks?
Exactly.
You see,
Sound of people running away.
And there's tracks of everyone running and stuff like okay.
Like, fuck, what is this? Oh, shit.
But do we see anyone? I rolled a 22 to see if there is a visible threat around the mansion.
There is not.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Okay, you are at the front door. What would you like to do?
Shall we bang on the door and demand counsel with this hamburger master?
Hamburger.
And we should have Izex, his guy, like right up in front in like manacles or whatever. Kinda
Yes,
just ready
bring
to
him
deliver
forth.
His beat up ass.
And I will call back to the people, say, "Bring him forth! Bring him forth!"
Okay. Yeah, the door opens. There is a woman who appears to be a maid who, you're putting manacled Izek out front.
We're, I think, just properly displaying him behind us.
Oh, okay.
Like we are like okay, this is us, but yeah, we got this guy behind us.
Okay. Yeah, she looks definitely alarmed. She says, "Oh, and escorts you to sort of a little entrance room, the den."
Ooh, are we going inside or are we asking him to come out? I thought
No,
we were
he should
asking.
come out.
I thought we were asking him to come out.
Oh, you wanted to come out? Okay.
Yeah, he's got a big porch. Let's
Yeah, like I'm not.
Inside.
He needs to come out to us. We are.
He's got a big porch. It looks like it could do a big audience right there.
And Dare, I wasn't here last time. Who did the Zone of Truth, and can we do it again?
Dee did
I-
it, and that's I don't know.
Let me see if I have spell slots for it. Let me see. I don't. I think I still have. I think I should still have slots. Let me see. Zone of Truth is a level 2, so I have one level 2 slot left.
Okay. We know what to do.
So I could do it again. Yes.
No. Let me just pull up Quartermaster's stats. Okay. So yes. Your maid disappears for a bit. She is not going to give you any arguments because you're an entire ass angry mob with weapons and his henchmen in chains. So I'm not even going to worry about that. And let me just open his pants. He heads out, and as he sort of, yes, the direwolf is still with him. Thundar has him. So he sees an angry mob and a direwolf with and an angry goose.
Hell yeah, they do.
Don't forget about a goose.
By the way, in that goose game, people were not scared enough of that goose. Well, it was an English goose. It wasn't a Canadian goose. So if it was a Canadian goose, people would probably be freaking running away from it.
English goose are just as mean.
Are they really?
Yes, when I was little and we lived on the commune, because that was out in California, Southern California, they don't have Canada geese out there. No, I was terrified of those fucking things.
Oh, so their geese are just assholes to begin with. Okay.
Yeah, I think once you're a big enough bird, you realize you can be an asshole without remorse.
I have noticed that because I've noticed that blue jays they're assholes to pretty much anything smaller than them.
Yes.
They definitely are.
The white geese that lived near and around the commune, they would like attack cars.
I'm not
We do
surprised.
not give a single solitary thought.
And you
I'm
think
not
like you think an
surprised.
ostrich won't fuck with you? An ostrich will totally fuck with you.
Oh, I'm terrified when I see like the videos
Yeah,
like, oh, there's
okay.
someone at a petting zoo and there's like an ostrich. I'm like, oh, someone's about to get fucked up.
Yeah, I know. If you're a bird and you're big enough, you know nothing is gonna fuck with you.
Oh,
and
no.
You don't
Yeah,
have to
it was
feel
a
bad
like
about it.
tiny rural artist's town, so only a few traffic lights. And apparently, and my mom has told me this, there were times that traffic would just come to a stop and the police would have to intervene because the intersection was full of geese.
Yeah. I mean, turkeys are pretty bad. They just run away. But if there's a mob of turkeys walking across the road, they know they can take their damn time.
Oh, hell
Nobody's
yeah.
gonna run over a bunch of
That's all.
turkeys.
Oh, we got a funny story. I was in the army and my first.
Shit, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I was in the army at
Poor girl,
first.
run. Oh my god, what are you doing?
I
You
was
let
in,
their kid in there.
yeah. We were doing a battery run.
There's no sound, but the cameraman's probably laughing like hell.
Yeah.
But we were doing a battery
Oh,
run,
shit.
and
Yeah, that's just actual footage of my childhood on the commune.
So you were on base, go on.
and we were doing a run, and it was like fucking early morning, and this flock of turkeys like took off flight across the road, fucking scared the shit out of all of us, man. Like, cause we were out in the goddamn middle of nowhere.
Have you ever been out and like in the woods or somewhere and you hear them beat their chest?
Oh yeah, dude. You, like
Or
what?
they just sound like it's like.
You're like, what the fuck was that?
Velociraptors.
Yeah, first time I heard that, I was out hunting with my dad. I almost shit my pants. I had no idea what was going on.
Yep.
And it wasn't that I could just hear it, you could feel it.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
the
wild.
burgomaster opens the door. Let me get and.
I'd like to throw my pointy stick at him.
Just
No.
on site.
No, I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
you're not really? Okay.
No.
I was ready. I was honestly going to have you roll for it.
He
Okay.
just goes for full murder hobo because he missed last session.
I know.
The burgomaster opens the door, and his normal greeting is for him to say, "All will be well." So he opens the door, and before the door is all the way open, he starts to, put his hand up rather grandly and say, "All will," and then notices there is a giant angry mob, a dire wolf, a goose, and his henchmen in chains outside his door. And
May I
He is
roll?
suddenly absolutely silenced. What would you like to do?
All is not well.
Okay. Bork, what would you like to do?
I would like to roll an intimidation check.
Sure.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I could help him on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, then I will roll that again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, first
So
Drink.
I
I
look
am
over.
going to roll just to see if he rolls a 20, but you're probably good. If you were checking intimidation, I cannot remember, and I'm a little high. Do I roll his wisdom or charisma?
It's usually a skill check for a skill check, so it would be intimidation for his
intimidation and charisma.
insight.
Yeah,
I would say insight.
insight wisdom.
Yep.
Okay.
He's gonna. Can you call my bluff?
Because technically a nat roll on a skill check does
So
not mean
anyway.
this.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh my god. So it's as bad as it gets. He's shitting bricks. Beautiful. love
may
how the
I
dice roll turned out.
may I describe how I would like to intimidate him?
Yes,
as long
then I
as,
will
as long as
describe
you
how
use
the-
the goose.
Yes. So we're going to take turns here. You describe exactly what you do. Be as grandiose as you want, and then I will tell you what happens.
I'm even gonna. I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna use a key point. This is how bad I want to fucking intimidate his ass. And I'm going to basically leap. No, I'm gonna do kind of like the Dragon Ball Z, the Flash, like him moving really quick to go, and he, yeah, and all of a sudden I appear behind him and I say, "You underestimate."
Instant transmission. You're gonna
Yes.
use instant transmission.
Yes. And I'm gonna say, "You underestimate my
Instant
sneakiness." And I'm going to grab him by the collar and basically lift him into the air with my pointy stick under his chin. And I'm going to say, "You have a lot to answer for, young man." And I will throw him towards the goose.
The burgomaster straight up faints. After just a moment, comes to, sits up. He does have a goose in his face right now.
Dinner's
Honk.
like snarling at him, just kind of showing his silver teeth.
How'd that go
Horrible
again?
hissing sound that they make. That hiss. Ugh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the hiss.
Yeah, my first job was as a summer camp counselor, and we have Canadian geese by the canoeing lake. And there was one time I walked past the lake, and a goose chased me. I swear to fucking God, it bit the back of my ankle. That demonic little shit was going for my Achilles tendon.
Oh, it absolutely was. Absolutely. They know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, I was a 16-year-old girl. I weighed about 95 pounds. A mob of geese tried to take me down. And I was like, oh, this is how I die. The camper's gonna have to tell my parents that I got killed on the job because I got attacked by a goose.
And the geese were absolutely thinking, if we all attack her at once, we might be able to get her.
Yeah. No, I fucking ran. Okay, so the burgomaster faints. He wakes up to a snarling goose in his face. And
Wait, before he wakes up, I'd like to cast Zone of Truth so that Zone of Truth is used on him before he's awake, so he can't like do a saving throw.
Okay, let
I
me
would like
check
do it while
that.
he's incapacitated.
That is very, very smart, sir.
Yeah. So I'm going to Zone of Truth before he wakes up so that he's incapacitated and can't saving throw.
Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't like a ritual or anything. But yeah, casting time of 1 action is fine.
So for the
Yeah,
next
the
10 minutes,
geese
he
were
tells
coming
the
at
truth.
me like that with their goose tongues out. Yeah, I ran and hid in the horse barn. Okay, so yeah, you have Zone of Truth on the Burgomaster. I am going to say when he wakes up, he does not know a spell has been cast on him.
Nice. So he doesn't even know why he's
Yes!
telling the truth. This
Yes!
glorious.
He will probably figure it out once he starts talking, but he initially does not know what has happened. And he wakes up, sits up, looking very disoriented, looks at the goose. His eyes eventually find Bork because, Bork was the last thing he saw before he hit the floor. And he sees Izek in chains and says, looks at you, Bork, and says, "What would you have of me?"
Your heart on a platter if you do not repent your sins.
Next, he looks to Izek in chains, looks at him, looks at you, and says, "Kill him. He never mattered to me anyway."
Life is not yours to give or take. You are here to repent for your sins. What say you?
You know he meant that too.
I know. That's why I'm getting close.
Oh, I think D is going to say, I think the people that he needs to answer to are out there, and then I'm going to look at the angry mob with the torches and pitchforks and stuff.
You are correct. So I will yield my my conversation.
Okay. He looks at the people with the torches and the pitchforks, and he says, "They are peasants, insects in my eyes."
May I I would like to roll the hit.
Okay.
With the I will be doing non-lethal damage with the blunt end of my pointy stick. I am basically hitting him. I'm gonna say in his back, and he's on prone, so I get advantage, right? Well,
Yeah.
well, let's just see. Maybe no. And non-lethal damage.
Okay. That's actually real important right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, stay down. Don't even think about getting up.
It definitely affects him more than you would have anticipated. Even though you are specifying non-lethal damage.
Oh, he's probably out.
Just from your strength and expertise with the spear, he is out.
Yeah, he's unconscious. And then I would. Sorry. Yep, that's it.
Okay. So
Can
yeah, we see how
may
the-
I request for Malice to bring him back? I would assume Malice would be here, so and that is a cantrip for Malice to.
Yeah. I can even just roll it from their character sheet. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I mean, it's a cantrip.
That's why-
It's a cantrip for them. So.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That's why I like having everything in Beyond, because I can do that if someone's missing.
Proxy rolls.
Mm-hmm. I love my proxy rolls. Okay.
But no roll. So he wakes up and what
I'll
other
be like,
questions does he need to
we
answer
can do
for?
this all day.
Yeah. I'm going to ask him a question. What is your relationship to Strahd?
Okay. Just a minute. Just reading the lore again to make sure I get this absolutely right, since you've done this great thing. I don't want to screw it up. Mrs. Strahd is. I am allegedly beneath him. I really just see him as a rival.
As a rival?
I would love for this town to slip free of Strahd's grasp.
Why? So you can control it?
Well, of course.
And what makes you more deserving than Strahd?
There should be no one deserving.
I mean, look at me. I am of good breeding. I have finally honed my leadership skills.
May I hit him in the middle of his talking about how good he is?
Okay.
Same thing, non-lethal.
Maybe, yeah, he's gonna knock out. We're just gonna keep
Yeah,
waiting.
I'm just gonna knock him out and have Malice bring him back. I'm like, yeah, no, we're not listening.
forever.
We're not listening to you gloat right now.
Unfortunately, a 14.
He's
14. Yeah. A roll again. He's surrounded. Oh.
that's
Yeah.
don't come on. He's fucking prone.
You are not quite able to get him with time.
That's all right. Sorry. Keep going.
So he
So you
is
whack
going
at him.
on about his heritage and his wealth and his leadership skills, and that he feels if he can just make these unwashed masses follow him, if they could just see that, the town would
So-
slip free of Strahd's grasp. D, what you got?
So I'm going to turn to the unwashed masses and ask them what they think of the Burgomaster's leadership skills and everything that he's commented on here. What does that mean to them? What do they think of all of his claims?
They hate him. Lewin, what you got?
I want to ask the Burgomaster. So, what makes you think you could even defeat Strahd? He seems quite a bit more mighty than you are. You got something up your sleeve?
If the townspeople would simply follow me.
The man is deluded. Oh, that's a good question. Does he know where Strahd's coffin is? That's a good one.
So yeah, Bork, you ask him that, and he looks at you and says, "You are clearly as stupid as you are ugly. Of course it's in Castle Ravenloft."
I'm going to grumble under my breath. Oh God. I think you just killed him. I think you killed him.
So is this non-lethal damage or is it lethal damage?
Odd or even. I'm gonna.
Non-lethal critical hit. How do you non-lethalize a critical hit?
I'm gonna say if it is odd, it is non-lethal. If it is even, it is lethal.
All right, let's see what you do here. Oh shit!
Yeah, because by our crit rules,
You killed the shit out of him.
just a second. So you're okay. So we got 3 plus 9 plus 8. Yeah, by our crit rules, you so he was just a standard noble with 9 hit points.
I would like to.
You've become a royal assassin.
Yes, slam. I would like to basically slam my pointy stick through his face.
So as you did that, you'd notice that Izek is keeping his promise to you and looking away. Because
Okay.
he knows this is something that he does not deserve to see. And yeah, you slam the pointy stick directly into his face. And let's see here, you have killed the Burgomaster. And the angry mob of Balaki descend upon him and begin to rip apart his body.
Ah!
Uh,
What the fuck?
they were pissed.
I would like.
Better end than he deserves.
I would like to kind of look around to my friends and be like, "Is this a custom that is normal to your kind?"
There was nothing normal about this night, Orc. Nothing.
Very true.
So, I'm going to actually turn to Izek, and I guess maybe, I'm going to say, these people don't have a leader now anymore. Are you able to do this? Because it's actually in a 15-foot radius. So if Izek is in this radius, he has to tell the truth too, or at least he has to do a saving throw, I guess.
He would, yep.
Okay.
I mean, everybody in here would have to do it.
Unless you
I
have it
guess
willing.
my
If you're
of my
willing
choice,
on it, yeah, I'm okay with
of
it.
my choice. Yeah.
What's your spell save DC?
Let me take a look here. Hold on. 12 is not very high.
Okay. And what's the save on that? Charisma?
I believe it is
Wisdom?
charisma. Hold on.
Charisma or wisdom? Might be charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
It's charisma, yeah.
Okay.
Ah, crap. Right.
So he says
So
to
he
you,
could very well be lying to me.
You don't know that though.
Yo, I do know. I know if he passes.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we would not.
You do not know. I know.
So he says to you, I am not completely confident in my ability to lead, but I see the power vacuum and the need for perhaps a benevolent leader. I know the structure of this town more than anyone else. I will first take some time to overcome my trauma so that I may lead with kindness and not with violence. And then I feel I could lead.
Then it is exile for you, is it?
He kind of smirks at you and says, temporary and self-imposed, yes.
Then you should come with us.
Give me a persuasion check.
Well, shit. Really? All right. What does persuasion? Okay. Roll them bones. Hey, not too bad.
Not too. Oh,
+0, but straight up roll. Not bad though.
Pretty damn good. Roll. Pretty damn good roll for straight up.
perhaps, just perhaps, to contribute to the slaying of this demon could help me put mine to rest. And he is going to shake your hand and thank you for the opportunity.
So is he gonna do it or not?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. One more henchman.
All right. Lewin, what you got?
So, I don't mind that he comes with a, but he shall carry no weapon, and he shall wear the white. Meaning that he needs to wear a white garment.
He's Guy Shane.
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
So what?
You
He's
find-
basically an indentured servant at this point until he serves a year and 1 day of service.
I'm okay with that.
He finds your terms agreeable.
Okay. So we basically have a stable boy or whatever we need out of this person.
Nice.
We have a gopher.
Extra set of hands, someone to watch a wagon.
Yep, someone to hold our horses, whatever it is,
Um,
whatever the thing may be.
So he says to you, Lewin, I have a strong back.
That's good because he's going to be picking up a lot of goose shit.
Direwolf shit.
And
And
direwolf
you can
shit.
tell
Ooh, that
that
direwolf
actually,
shit's gotta be enormous.
even though he is, taking some steps down, you can see he actually looks at peace.
He can be looking at peace while he's picking up shit.
Yeah. Yep. And in that way, he will save his soul. Or he doesn't have a soul, apparently. But
There's
maybe
peace
he'll get one.
in shit.
He'll find one. Yes, peace and shit collecting. Think about that when you're scooping the litter box sometime.
Dude, I have 6. The litter box gives me no peace.
Like, oh my god, there's so much shit and best.
Oh my god, sometimes, okay? My Sphinx is the most adorable tiny thing.
I have the
but yeah,
Omega rollover one. They work pretty good.
Okay, so you've taken him off to the Burgomaster's house, you've stabbed the Burgomaster in the chest so hard he died. His henchman is now your henchman. What would you like to do? You are standing in front of the Burgomaster's house. His maid is absolutely terrified of you.
I would like to go into the house and see if I can find some wine.
Yeah, we should loot Burgermaster's house.
Oh, absolutely.
Fucking
Yeah.
loot the whole thing.
Yeah, we should loot this house. It's probably grand.
Oh, well, Kim, should we give its riches to the people?
Oh yeah. I mean, we'll take some too, but yes, absolutely. We're gonna start handing valuable stuff out. But we should look for weapons, magic items, anything useful in our quest to kill Strahd.
Yes.
But anything valuable like paintings,
Oh,
and
yes.
art, and lamps and gold and whatever, yeah.
Well,
sounds
we'll
good.
go first, and then whatever's left over, the people can have.
Okay, so let me grab you. There you go. There's the. Okay, I'll put this in general VOC now, and also maps to. Excuse me, keep track of. But while I get this uploaded, Lewin, then Theodore. Lewin, had I called on you yet?
Yeah, I already did my thing.
Okay, Theodore, what you got?
I was just gonna say, for the quote looting, I want to look around the mansion for any sort of map or notes on how to get to Castle Ravenloft and information about it.
Okay.
Oh shit, the mansion is huge. Oh Jesus. Wow. Oh, there's lots of crap in the attic. Oh yeah, we should loot the attic. There's some stuff up there, boxes anyways. Maybe it's all garbage, but
Okay, so when you head in,
loot this place.
okay. As you first head in, you head into a. Pulling up my map. Lucian, what you got?
I'm gonna wait for everybody else to walk in, and I'm gonna walk in behind them last.
Okay.
but just before I walk in, I'm gonna step over top of the Burgermeister's body, kneel down, place an upside down or run a upside down cross on my forehead with my thumb, and try to pop a tooth out with my bone dagger.
Duh! Okay, give me a sleight of hand or strength, whichever one.
Shit, hang on. Okay, what am I doing?
Give me a sleight of hand or strength check.
I like sleight of hand better.
Okay.
7.
All right.
I guess I don't like it that much.
So yeah, you do some damage. There's some blood being shed from the gums, but you are not able to get the tooth out.
Okay, well, maybe he'll still be laying here when I come out. I can try again.
Well, no, you said that the town tears his body to pieces, so you might have tried to pop it out, and then I guess maybe after that they tear the body to pieces, so you probably never see his corpse ever again.
Oh, yeah, okay.
His corpse is gone. Oh, it's okay. They
Fuck,
tear it to shreds.
That would have been a good one. Alright. Well, I got the upside down cross on his forehead
Yeah.
anyway. Fuck that guy.
The vision of his corpse being torn to pieces is just too good. So.
So,
It's like,
Especially by an angry mob.
French Revolution stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking French Revolution crazy. I like that's pretty awesome. I've now this has now turned into a slightly kind of like
Yeah.
like French royal kind of like that's the feeling I'm getting from the nobility now at this point.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm getting a Tale of Two Cities vibe off of Barovia.
So you head into the front foyer. There are framed portraits adorning the walls. There's a wide staircase and a sculpted railing. Excuse me. A long carpeted hall attached to the foyer stretches almost the length of the mansion and has several doors leading away from it, including one at the far end. There are bundles of twigs heaped against the walls. And there is a staircase that leads up. The portraits seem to show the Baron, his family, and their ancestors. They look very much alike.
Where's the ale?
What?
No, I'm just.
Okay.
Continue. You're good.
Noted wound. Okay. So yeah, in the at the bottom, that's the first floor. All the way on the right, there's the two stairs that lead in. That's your entrance, and that is where you are. You can see the long hallway stretching with some rooms coming off of it. Where would you like to go?
I think
Check out whatever room is closest. Right, that one to the left.
I would be looking for something that looked like a study. I would be avoiding rooms that were like kitchens and dining rooms, and I would be looking for things that look like studies that would have books and like items and artifacts in it, or maybe like personal rooms like bedrooms.
Second that on the library and study part.
Yep.
Yeah. I'd be avoiding dining rooms and kitchens and that sort of thing. Though.
Okay, so you're looking for private rooms, not public ones.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, just like open the door, peek your head in, and it's the type of room you think you're looking for. Go in.
Okay. Yeah, I can make that happen. Okay. So yeah, there is a library.
There we go.
You want me to figure you just kind of rooted around until you found that?
Yeah, we would be very interested in the Burgomaster's library, I'm sure.
Okay, so that is on the second floor. The big room kind of in the middle. There are floor-to-ceiling shelves lining the wall. It's a windowless room. The number of books contained here is nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk in the center of the room. The chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has the symbol of a roaring bear stitched into its back cushion.
Roaring bear.
Also, let's see here. Not behaving aggressively, more just kind of sitting quietly, almost like service animals do. There are 2 mastiffs next to the desk.
Are they like aggressive, or are they just chilling there?
I think it's
They
some.
are just chilling.
I think it's some. I think it's 2 animals that Lucian can maybe tame.
Like, best way I can explain, you know how service dogs, if they go like real service dogs, not the ones boarded people just put a vest on, actual trained service dogs out in public, they're just completely non-reactive.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can use beast speech and cast speak with animals at will.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast speak with animals and speak with them.
All right. What would you like to say?
I would like to know what their loyalty is. Like if
Okay.
you know how they're gonna, because obviously they're dogs. They don't know that their owner isn't coming back.
Mm-hmm.
We are the new owner.
Well, that's what I want to know.
Okay. So
I want to know if they are indebted in loyalty to the Virgin Master, that guy.
Burgomaster.
Burgermeister. He's a hell of a griller.
Burgermeister, Meister.
one of the dogs speaks up to you and says, well, like, okay, my name's Boris. This over here is my brother Horace. I mean, we're real well trained. But let me tell you, that Burgomaster guy is a dick.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
Like, he is a piece of crap. He feeds us, but he never, like, pets us or plays or anything.
Okay, well, would you like to go on an adventure?
I'm just so picturing, like, you want to go for a ride?
We could we could use, yeah. Come on, puppy, come on.
And all of a sudden they
Walk?
both
Did you say
stand
walk?
up.
Yeah, walk. Let's go for a
Yeah,
walk.
they open up. They're like, adventure, go, 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 go.
Okay. Sit,
For a walk? Yeah. I want to go for a walk. Yeah.
sit, relax for a minute.
And I was like, oh yeah, okay. And they just
Just
go back
relax for
to
a
being
minute,
completely
and-
non-reactive.
And you two will probably follow us out of here.
All right, let us know when you're ready. Ain't shit to do here.
We'll be like, Bork, this one's yours.
Huh?
See?
So, we have a couple of very well trained dogs.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Large dogs. So they're nothing compared to the dire wolf, but they are big dogs.
No, if they're dude, mastiffs are fucking.
Yeah, those are big, terrifying dogs. So we have a pack going now. We have a little pack of canines.
We have
This makes me laugh
we have
because
3 canines and a bastard.
so some point in my life, I will probably have to get a service dog for my schizophrenia, and I really want a Neapolitan Mastiff. They're the
That's
best.
a
They
big,
look like they're
terrifying
made of
dog.
pizza dough.
You want to be able to ride it? Is that one of the requirements?
No. It would be a dog who.
So in real life, what you're gonna do is you're gonna summon Mount. That's what you're doing.
No. It would be something that if it catches, I start to dissociate and like glitch out, could pull at me to bring me back to reality, and also kind of keep a perimeter around me, so no one is able to sneak up on me.
Oh yeah, I mean nothing would try.
Because that's part of what's wrong with my brain. My fight or flight's fucking broken, and that gives me real problems going out in crowds. So there will maybe a point where I need a service dog whose job it is to keep about a 3-foot circle around me.
Yeah, because why? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, the Mastiffs are extremely well trained, but so far as they're concerned, the Burgermeister's just a dick.
So do I have two
All
mas-
right.
Do I have two mastiffs now?
Yes, you do.
Yay.
You'll probably have to roll some checks as you get into getting them to obey you because they've been trained to obey the Burgomaster. Like, they think he sucks, but, you know, they are trained dogs.
That's okay.
But, yeah, they kind of sniff you. I am going to say, since these are large dogs, one of them smells the Burgomaster's blood on your spear.
Aye. It is a good smell.
So yeah, the one dog noticing that you have killed his master, or at least you have it, that you have your master, and nothing circumstantial, that you have their master's blood on your spear, he starts to cower a little bit.
I am their master now.
Who's the alpha? I'm the alpha. Roll over. Show me your belly.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Roll animal handling.
Oh shit. Oh, no, I have that. Not bad.
He very reluctantly gets back up.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna since I'm
He'll
still
warm
able
to you. It's only
since
been
I'm still
it's
able
only
to
been a
talk to
minute.
him, I'm going to assure them. I'm going to assure them that they'll be okay.
Okay. So Boris kind of says to you, so I mean, like, the Burgomaster was like a jerk, but like, your friend though, like, he's cool, right? Like, is he cool?
Yeah, he's a little yeah. Yeah, you're in good hands. Not to worry. He's a little rough around the edges, but I trust him, and I have severe problems with trust. So.
And he says, well, I mean, like, the big problem with the Burgomaster is he was not rough around the edges. We just had to sit around this big boring house and do nothing all day. So maybe if your friend's a little rough around the edges, like, we might have more fun.
Well, yeah, you'll definitely have more fun. Just listen to him.
Okay, all right, but like he's
just
not gonna
listen to
stand.
him, not like give him time. Like listen to what he does. Like
Bork, what you got?
Is there anything around the office that looks like a ball?
there you go, like a bone or something.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. I have a whole bunch of shit.
How about a steak? We have tons of wooden steaks. We'll just
Oh,
throw a steak
yeah.
on a stick. We have tons of wooden
Oh
stakes. They're
yeah,
falling out of our
I'm gonna get one of my big sticks. And be like, oh, you a stick? Stick, stupid, stick. What stick?
Yeah, he starts to wag his tail because you have a stick.
I'm not even gonna throw the stick. I'm going to give him the stick so he has a chew toy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look over at Bork and be like, "Stupid! What the fuck? Come on, man!"
Stupid is as stupid does, as my master always said.
Okay. He takes the stick. You can see like the hair on his back start to settle down. His ears start to lower. He's doing a little bit better.
Okay, then I will take a knee next to both of them and kind of just sit with them.
Okay.
All right.
So, what you guys see is eventually, Bork sits down on the floor and just has now two completely silent jet black mastiffs, one on either side of him.
You have no idea what you've given me.
Okay. Dee wants to start looking for
Actually, items probably first. I probably want to look for like, are there artifacts in this library study thing? Or is there cool objects?
Okay. Also, once you start looking for books, I get to do one of my favorite things as a DM, which is roll a book table.
Cool.
Boris and Horace.
Yeah, Horace and Boris.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So okay, first you're looking for artifacts. I might have one other
Yeah,
thing.
artifacts, objects of interest. Because D is not as much of a reader. He'd be interested in objects, but probably not the books as much. Unless they could tell him something about vampires, then he'd definitely be interested in them. But other than that, it'd probably be mostly the objects.
Just
But if none of
getting
these
out
books are of interest to us, we should distribute them to the town and build a library and tell them to put them in a building in town and make a public library, and then just put all these books in it.
Eudor actually loves that idea.
Or turn this building into a public library. Fuck it, don't move the books. Just make this building the library, and there's no burgomaster.
I was just gonna say that, or make it like
Make the building the library.
like a community center or something.
Yeah, a memorial so they remember not to ever fall under this
I
tyranny
don't
again.
really know how that would translate. But...
Okay. So if you want to see if there's any books that anyone who wants to try and find any books that would be relevant to them, each of you can roll a d12.
Three. It's a slot machine. Can we get another 3? Come on, let's get a third 3.
Alright. Yeah, if Bork finds a book, this is going to be entertaining.
Okay.
Hey, 3 times 3 is 9.
Ah!
There's a 3. Nice. Oh, yes, that's some divine number shit happening.
You guys probably found a bunch of
3
cool
plus
shit.
3
I
plus
found-
3 is 9.
It was teetering on the edge for the longest time.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That was
So-
awesome. So, what kind of books does everybody want to see? I know which ones he's looking for.
So, a 3 on the book table gets you.
Ooh.
You got.
So
You guys probably all found cool shit. I ended up with Lusty Argonian Maid, didn't I?
let's see
You
here.
found you find some light porn.
You get 50 Shades of Strahd.
Nobody wants that. Yes, Theodore. If you want to find a book, roll me a d12, and that will let me tell you which type of book you find.
Oh, 12. He gets a 12.
There you go.
So
I hope that
a
means something.
3 on the
He got
book
the
table.
hardcore.
Each of you has found a biography, and each of your biographies, each of you has found the biography of a forgotten king or queen. Let's see here.
Well, may I see if there is one that was written in Orcish, and I will roll a odd or even.
Yeah, odd or even.
I'm gonna say odd. If you want to roll that. Yes.
Okay. So the first thing you find,
Bork ends up with a comic book.
D,
Yes!
you have found a biography. It's actually about the Raven Queen.
Woo! Nice. I like that.
Shit.
Lewin, you have found a biography of. It covers a couple generations of Zarovich that came before Strahd. Bork, you have found what appears to be a picture book,
Yes.
but it is a tale covering the life of an ancient man from the Age of Heroes.
Oh.
It is called Ulfgar Goes Punch.
Okay.
Gargo's punch.
Is it a hard or softback?
Whap, bam, pow.
It's hardcover.
Okay. I would like to keep it and
Sure.
read it at leisure when I am taking long rests.
Okay. Theodore, you have found a theological text, mostly about I'll type this in, Lathander, the Morning Lord, god of the beginning of life.
Wow. Interesting. Let's read that one. Tell me a bedtime story. Tell me a bedtime story. Read it from the book of Lathander.
Okay, let's see here. Get back to other table. D, kind of rooting around for objects.
Yeah, objects of
Oh.
interest.
Hold on. Did I get the biography of the Raven Queen?
No, I did.
Oh,
Was there another
I'm
one
sorry.
in
I missed your roll. I'm so sorry.
It's a 9.
9. No, he got a
Okay.
9. He got
Okay.
a 9.
So you got.
I'm gonna offer a trade, I think.
You have a heretical text. So what you have is sort of a manifesto insisting that Lathander, god of the dawn, does not exist.
Oh, wow. It's a Richard Dawkins.
Now I'm in a bind.
You're gonna what?
I said I'm gonna bind at the moment.
Why would you like to trade me for my book? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, kind of, sort of, but my book.
How
might
about
be
this?
interesting.
We'll make a deal. I'll read the book, and then after you're done reading your book, we'll switch, and then we'll each read the book. We'll both read both books. How's that sound?
I'm on board with that.
Okay, there you go. We'll just both read both books.
I'm good with that idea.
Okay, great.
Good deal.
But
Shake hands. Good.
that's the great thing about books.
Let's see here. D, as you're looking around, you open the Baron's desk. So at first you see some drawers that are stuffed with blank sheets of parchment, jars of ink and writing quills. The next thing you find are books of tax records that date back to the Baron's great-grandfather. You also find 3 keys.
Three keys. Any particular note I should take on these keys to make sure we know what they do? Or
Izek notices your keys and suddenly notices the keys and suddenly looks absolutely horrified.
okay.
Izek approaches you and says, "Those are the keys he uses for prisoners."
Are there prisoners in this building? Are there prisoners in this building?
Yes. Yes. He I do believe he is holding someone here.
Oh, well then I'm going to push him a threat and say, "Show me," and I'm going to take the keys and I'm going to see what's going on here and who's in prison here.
Okay. Izek kind of wanders around a bit. He can't quite remember exactly where the Baron was prone to holding people. Oh my god, a small child just snuck up on me.
Ooh, she rolled a 20 on stealth.
Oh my god, she really did. I saw it hit the ceiling. Okay, give me 5 minutes to say goodnight to my kid, who just gave me a freaking heart attack.
Trivia
Yeah.
time.
Good job, V. Good sneaking.
Trivia time. Yeah, good sneaking. That was definitely a
Oh,
crit
dude,
crit success.
Uncle Tenchu is proud of you.
All right, magic and miscellaneous on the D&D question. How many sharp thorns or sharpened twigs are required to cast the spell Spike Growth?
Oh, that's obscure as shit, but I have read that, and that just never occurred to register to me.
Yeah,
to
whoever
pay attention.
fucking you? I've never
I
been.
would say like three spike twigs.
I've never been in a campaign that ever worries about spell components,
Worried about the
unless
components,
it's
no.
like a high level spell.
I've cast spike growth. I just never worried about the components. I figure twigs are easy to find.
Yeah, I mean, like that's what everyone says. Like it's just the thing. Just like
We
no
could
one,
look it up if
no
we
one
want
worries
to
about
cheat.
how much food you have or how much water you have or like anything. But it's the answer
We
is
could
7.
cheat, we could get it.
Seven.
Okay.
7. History.
All right.
What TSR product, first released in 1976, consisted of configurable segments of underworld terrain?
Configurable segments of underworld
This
terrain.
is a fucking NEM question. What?
Yeah, Nem, are you out there?
He
Come
was.
on, answer this.
He was already middle aged by then.
I was not alive, buddy. You gotta answer
So
this
my
for
kid
us.
may have rolled a 20 on stealth, but I just got her back. She tried to sneak a bite of the sushi I was eating and it had sriracha on it.
Ah! The
deception.
trap
Well
was
done.
laid. The trap was laid.
Haha.
That'll teach her. Let's see. We'll do one more. We got monsters, dungeons and adventures, characters, or cosmology. What do you guys?
Wait, no,
want?
what was it called? I missed that answer to the last question.
Oh, it was dungeon geomorphs.
Dungeon geomorphs. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't have got that.
Oh, what? From which plane of existence do Pegasi originate? Pegasi.
Oh, Pegasi. It's the plural of Pegasus.
Oh, Pegasus. Yeah. So, from which
Pegasi?
plane of existence do Pegasus originate?
Elemental plane of air. That's purely a guess.
I'm
You're,
gonna go
you're
Fae.
kind of close.
Hey, well.
It's not the Fae. I've never heard of this. It's the Olympian Glades of Arborea.
Oh, that's the campaign. Oh, that's probably the actual like book that it's from.
Oh, I bet, yeah. But
Yeah,
Glades,
the
I'm saying Glades.
Arborea,
Glades is
yeah.
like wind and stuff, so yeah, you're close.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the book it's from.
Anyway, that's
Alright.
it.
Resume, I guess. Press play.
Okay.
Round two.
Okay.
We're heading down, I think, to find out where the imprisoned people are held and unlock them because we have the keys and see who they are. Maybe unlock them, I guess. We
Make
don't
sure
know
make
that
sure
for
we bring food and medical supplies if they should need it. If we need immediate attention.
This that guy was pretty sketchy, so it wouldn't surprise me at all if the
No.
person down here didn't deserve to be locked up.
Okay. So yeah. Izek says it was just one man. He was arrested during the Wolf's Head Jamboree. He was so brave, he carried a sign that said Valachians should feed the Baron to wolves. Izek shows you to a closet. And as you open it, chained to the back wall of this otherwise empty closet is a badly beaten man wearing nothing but a loincloth. The iron shackles have cut into his wrists, causing blood to trickle down his hands.
How big are the chains?
So Izek looks at the keys you have and points to the two smaller keys and says, "Quick, those will open the shackles."
Thundar says that he's freeing him.
Okay, cool.
But how big are the chains? Like, what are they, does it look like they're way too overbuilt and too big for him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop him. I'm gonna stop Thundar. I'm gonna look a little closer, and I'm going to, I'm hoping to roll some sort of, check to see if I suspect some sort of lycanthropy.
Oh,
Okay.
good question.
I'm gonna stop Thundar, and I'm gonna look a little closer, and I'm gonna try to examine him. The chains are really big for a scrawny little man. I'm gonna look at this and try to I'm gonna stop him from actually unshackling him. I'm going to try to get a closer look and see if I can do anything. I might even pull something, a piece of silvered steel, a silvered weapon, and kind of pull it out and see if these a verse to it or anything. I'm gonna examine him.
Since you're a monster hunter, could you just roll me a d20 plus your proficiency bonus?
Okay. Sure. So that'd
Or
be.
if you're high in nature, no.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you. Oh wait, hold on. You know what? Hold on a second. I've got an idea. How about this? I got a feature that might work right here.
Okay. I was gonna say make a
Uh,
perception check plus your proficiency bonus. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, how about this? This may work. Hunter's sense. I don't know. How do you? Disco isn't here. They're our guru on this, but I think maybe is it class feat?
What's it? What's the thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Hold on.
Yeah, I see it too.
Hunter's sense. I think. Hold on. Am I getting it? Shit. Yep. Hold on. 3. I got it. Here it is. Boom. All right. So.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna use this to try to like figure out what he is.
Okay, so when you do that, you can see that the best way to hurt him would be probably to cut his head off.
Dear.
You can tell he has no damage immunities, and there is no vulnerability to silver.
Okay.
Pretty sure we didn't learn much because to hurt anybody, the best way to do is to cut.
Yeah, I
them
mean,
off.
cutting his head off would be the best way to hurt most creatures on the planet. So.
Cut their head off. Except a Hydra. Those you do not.
Except the Hydra, that's the opposite of what you want to do with a Hydra. Yes, that's true.
I was trying to find the best way to communicate. He's just a regular dude. He's just kind of strong.
Okay. All right. So I don't
And I
detect
figure-
anything special about him.
No, the Baron would be so damn grandiose to have giant monster hunting chains in there. Maybe to give people the impression that he was regularly chaining down, like, I don't know, dire wolves,
Oh, is-
T-Rexes.
He's saying he's trying to make up for something.
Probably.
Makes sense.
All right. So I just wanted to make sure this is a normal dude before we freed him. But since he seems like he's a normal guy, then I'm gonna be like, okay, it's safe. Go ahead.
If you're going to go over him with something like Hunter's Sense, I'll just put it out there that way. You can tell beyond any shadow of a doubt he's just a regular guy.
Okay. Cool. I detected nothing special about him.
Yeah, straight up, he is a commoner. He has nothing.
So why is he special enough to be locked up here?
Yeah. So what did he do?
He says, he introduces himself. His name is Udo Lukovic. He is a shoemaker. And he, has been beaten bloody. And he tells you that he was arrested during the Wolf's Head Jamboree. He says, because I spoke out against the Burgomaster. I carried a sign that said Valakians should feed him to the wolves. He called such things malicious unhappiness. And he had me imprisoned.
Then it will calm your soul to know that he is dead now, by my hand.
He looks up at you and says, "Can it be true?"
It is true, and I show him the blood on my spear.
Okay. He shakes your hand, kneels in front of you with a lot of reverence, and says, "At a time like this, I would normally place myself in your service, but all I want right now is to go home to my family."
All right. Let's like find some clothes for him and stuff like that, and feed him and give him water and
Yeah.
healing potions or something like that.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, can we take a short rest?
Yeah, kind of take a short rest with.
Yeah, maybe we
with
take a
your
short rest
other
and patch him up and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
our
anyone
endeavor-
get any shit back on short rest?
How about this? How about we dress him in the Burgomaster's finest clothes? We'll go and find a bunch of nice Burgomaster suits, all that stuff, and dress
Yeah,
this guy
fuck.
in them when he walks out.
All
Like, go
that-
raid his wardrobe in his closet.
All that fancy fabric's expensive as fuck too. He
Shit,
can
yeah,
sell
you know
that
there's
shit,
some good
man.
shit in here. He could walk out there dressed like a king.
Oh yeah, man.
If you are finding food for him, are you pulling it from your bags, or are you
Oh, the
looking for food in
Burgomaster's
the house?
pantry,
Oh,
obviously.
the Burgermaster's
Okay.
pantry. Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna go
yeah.
hand out all the food in the Burgomaster's pantry, all his clothes, all of his riches and stuff like that.
Oh,
Are just
yeah,
gonna
we're
end up
gonna
being
have a good
handed
old
out those
time.
bags.
Just a minute. I will get to there.
It shall be
Um,
a feast.
Yeah.
While we're short resting, we're gonna have to send our indentured servant around to clean up the dog shit and the goose shit from around the house.
Oh, and the
Yeah.
mastiff ship
Yeah.
also.
Because
yeah.
we don't want to open this library up and have all the locals walking through.
Mm-hmm.
No, because that would,
excrement.
yeah, they would track the shit around, and then he would have to pick up all the shit that was tracked
Yeah, and
around.
then you have to have everything dry cleaned and shit.
Yeah.
Or just burn the house down. Just
Yeah.
make them clean it up.
Okay.
I agree.
Izek agrees and says, "These dogs have been my friends."
Maybe Izek should. Well, he'll probably be husbanding the dogs a lot, anyways.
Okay, so you head into a pantry. Just a second here. I'm gonna get to the map and see. Head to when you do that. Okay, so you don't. So you're going to go downstairs, back to the ground floor, down the big hallway, and so the first thing you would enter would be the kitchen, and the pantry comes off of it. The kitchen's warm, it's well appointed. You notice there is even food on the stove at that time. Nothing burning, nothing going wrong, as if it was left very recently. Yeah, and yeah, so you've got a kitchen that it appears someone has just someone had been in there working very recently. And yeah, the pantry is connected to the kitchen if you want to go in there.
Yeah, I'd say we distribute the food to the hungry and to the people. I'm sure this man is eating far more extravagantly than these peasants are.
Okay. As you enter the pantry, you can see wearing a white apron over a black smock is a cook who appears to be hiding. Trying to hide.
Oh. A chance for Bork's charisma to come in again.
Oh man, you just stepped on my toes, dude.
Oh no.
No, go for it, buddy. Go. Go ahead. Go.
Oh man.
Go. Go for it.
Did it go charm the cook?
Do you want them?
No, go.
Go for it.
Take it,
All right.
please.
I'm gonna walk into the pantry with dinner at my side, and I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, "Hey, look, Guy Fieri, get out there and start cooking for the masses." And I want no, to the cook. Go out and cook for the masses. There's people. There's hungry out front. You're not gonna hide all that.
Soup kitchen. You're gonna turn it into a soup kitchen?
Why not? We've already got a library. We can have a soup kitchen.
Yeah,
The
sure.
cook, looking absolutely terrified, looks at you, looks at the goose. He seems to recognize the goose because she would have heard some goose hissing outside and says, "What? What is happening?"
Well, very, very simple. You're gonna work for us now.
And who are you?
You're one of your new bosses.
Ooh.
Where is the burgomaster?
Oh, he's out and about, making a few stops.
She just kind of shrugs and sort of mumbles some things about same shit, different day, and just goes back to the stove.
Okay, is she cooking up a feast?
Yeah.
Okay, my work here is done. I'm
A
gonna
lot
tell
of
dinner.
food.
I'm
Bring
gonna,
in-
I'm gonna
bring
tell
in the
dinner to keep an
townspeople.
eye on her for now.
Honk her back into the kitchen.
The Goods, as she sends dinner towards you, looks at me and says, I'm not a butcher, I can cook this for you, but you'll have to have someone else kill it.
No.
Did someone need something killed?
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
Dinner sort of starts to honk at her, and she holds up her spoon
Oh,
and
great.
looks
So
down at him and says, What? What would you like to eat? And she heads back over to the pantry and gets some, oats, flax, various grains, and makes a little bowl for your use.
Oh, damn. She's a nice
Beef.
person. Well, now I feel like a dick.
That backfired. Your whole.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like someone who has been working for the burgomaster in a kitchen, and like kitchen people are already basically another species. She's just fucking seen everything.
It's like whatever. I just make whatever.
This is probably
you
like the
want.
third time this has happened to her. She's probably been here for like
Yeah.
40 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, she's been through fucking hell and back. You're like, okay, this
Oh,
is
we
like,
got a new
yeah,
executive. chef.
here we go. Here we
Okay.
go again. All right.
Again. Okay. Fine.
I'm picturing one of my first bosses when I washed dishes at a summer camp, and she was a 60-year-old female line cook who'd also been a Marine.
Yeah, I'm sure she's seen some stuff.
So this is what I'm kind of picturing. She's like, really? Okay, fine. I guess this is happening now. So, yeah, so dinner honks. She basically honks back and have gotten him a little bowl of appropriate food for abuse.
Well, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to minding my own business for a little bit. Me and dinner are gonna go sit down and while he eats. I'm gonna pet him.
All right. So yeah, you're definitely able to loot some food for the guy who is chained up. Let me get back to him. Library. Closet. There we go. So yeah, you're able to get a short rest in, take some time with Udo Lukovic, and you patch him up. Do you just want to send him out?
I think we can send him out with some food and nice clothes on his back and anything else that he might want to shove in his pockets before he left the building.
Okay. All right, you have been through the library. Is there anything else?
I think we said we were going to look for other like private rooms maybe that might have stuff
Yeah.
of interest.
Okay.
Bedrooms and the such.
Yeah, say let's go to a bedroom. See here, directly across. So directly across from there, Izek tells you, this room is mine. And he has a key. And he opens it. Dolls. This room is full of pretty little dolls with powder white skin and auburn hair. Some of them dressed beautifully, others plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still others are piled atop a bed and a heavy wooden chest. What's most odd is that all of the dolls, apart from their clothing, look the same. If you remember from the beginning of the campaign, Irina Kolyana, who has been hunted by Strahd, all of the dolls look exactly like Irina.
This is a nope room.
Where did we last leave Irina? With her father or whatever in the other Burgermaster's place?
Yes.
So that's where she is, as far as we know, safe and sound back there in, what was that? That's the other town.
The village of Barovia, yes.
Yeah, the village of Barovia, yeah. Okay. But, like, we know Strahd will be back for her because she's a spitting image of his love, right? So.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Dun dun dun. So he's seen her. She's around here or something. She's been here.
Izek says to you, no. Have you seen her?
It seems that everybody sees her. How do you know her?
I dream of her.
Every night?
Nearly.
And what happens in these dreams?
Nothing much. I'm in a crowd or in a forest and I just see her.
Why do you even notice her?
I just do. Her face is burned into my mind.
D is going to kind of shiver a little bit and think think that she's probably in a lot of danger.
Okay. Anything that gift fluid.
Yeah, it's terrifying. It's terrible.
Dude, when my kid watched what the fuck is that ghost movie? Back in the day.
I don't know. You have to be more
Yeah, I know.
precise than that.
It's
Yeah.
Spielberg.
That kind of really narrowed it down a lot.
I know. They had the TV like they're here.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Yeah, my kid was more terrified of that fucking clown in the kid's bedroom than the entire movie.
It doesn't take much, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? That one thing.
Oh, clowns are scary. Well, dolls things. They're weird.
So I haven't been here. Out of character. Do we know much about this guy that we're toting around?
Yeah, we did actually, well, in Zone of Truth and the stock, spat out most of his life story for you.
Right. Well, what I'm trying to figure out is, does anybody else think he might be lying about the only time he's ever seen her is in his dream?
That's a good question.
Didn't he tell that to us in Zone of Truth, though?
He's
I
not.
don't. I can't imagine he's in zone of truth right now, is he?
Not right now, but when he
Nope.
first told us.
Not
about it,
anymore, no.
And if
It would be
really
worn off
is-
now. We're
Yeah. if
And
it
plus,
really
No.
is
it doesn't
ever-
move.
No, but I mean, didn't he first mention this
Yes,
woman?
he did
in
first
the Zone
mention
of
the
Truth?
obsession and the dolls when under Zone of Truth originally.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he didn't.
so-
He didn't go into detail though.
Well, he didn't say anything about.
at this
about-
point. I don't believe he would. I don't believe he would lie to us. I don't think he knows anymore whether or not he's under the zone or not. I think he's just gonna start telling the truth. He knows we have the power to drive him to tell the truth, so I don't think he would just continue to lie, take chances. We're gonna find out his lies eventually.
During the Zone of
he
Truth,
wouldn't
he
continue
would
to
have
lie.
told you that he has a room full of dolls modeled after a woman he has seen in his dreams. But he hadn't established that connection with you having seen her.
Until we connected the dolls because they look like Ileana.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like, I don't know, maybe Strahd is somehow projecting her image out and putting it in people's dreams. Maybe Strahd is doing this somehow because he desires her so much.
And Lewin, Izek heads over to a chest in the room, and after going through some wrinkled clothing, from underneath that he pulls out a short sword, and he picks it up, turns around, and hands it to you. And says, "I shall carry no blade."
And you shall drop it there, and I will take a step back and refuse to take it from him.
Okay.
D will pick up the short sword and examine it.
Okay. It's a decent, well-made short sword. It is not magical.
Okay. Let's see. Anybody in our party really need a short sword?
9.
All right.
Nope.
I guess we don't need it. We can sell it for loot sometime, maybe.
Eh.
Backup weapon.
Okay. You are heading to another private room in the house. So you've been
we-
through.
Does our group have a bag of holding?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have 2.
We can just throw it in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Bag of
Just like we have a short sword we picked up. So if we wanted to, if somebody needed such a thing,
Yeah,
or if
I
we
have
just
a
wanted to
bag
sell it.
holding.
it does
If
in
you
fact
wanted
exist.
So
Hold something.
the next room you enter
First things first.
is another bedroom.
Where's your shit at?
This
I've
room
got a
smells of
tattoo
powder
and
and
broken
fine
egg.
perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall, next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to a word I cannot pronounce.
Type it.
Garderobe? I don't even. It is very rare I get stumped by a word.
Type it. Let's see what it is. Garderobe. I don't know what the hell that is.
You know, I think this tripped me up the last time I ran this campaign, and I never looked it up. Just a minute. Like a wardrobe?
A laboratory in a medieval
Oh.
building.
Oh,
A
All right.
wardrobe or a storeroom in a medieval building. So I guess there's like a. It looks like there's a little conflict
Yeah.
there. But
little toilet nook.
It's like a
Yeah.
latrine. They changed.
Yeah.
Storeroom.
They changed it in the 10th century. It used to be shit house.
Yeah. But so okay, it could be a bathroom or a wardrobe.
a little bit of both.
Does this one smell or not?
No.
Okay, so it's a wardrobe, we'll say.
Yeah. So anyway, other than that, the room is heavily perfumed. There's a vanity with a mirror against one wall, next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame.
So it's a dressing room, kind of. Walk-in
Mhm.
closet. It's a walk-in closet. That's what you should call your next walk-in closet. It's not a walk-in closet. It's a garderobe. Make that like raise property values right there.
Um, has anyone got anything like detect magic?
I have a wand of secrets.
I can cast it at will.
Yeah. So as you walk in,
Sight.
any of the spellcasters are definitely getting a strong aura of magic. And
Okay.
did you want to cast that?
Detect
Yeah.
magic? Yeah, go for it. You should do that.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Go for it.
You are able to get a strong aura of conjuration magic off of the full-length mirror.
Oh, mirror on the wall.
D is going to pull out the wand of secrets and use it on the mirror to figure out what the hell the mirror is.
Okay. You find out there is an assassin's ghost magically bound to it.
Whoa.
And it also tells you that this is the rhyme, long forgotten. It has not been used in generations. And this is the rhyme to summon the ghost.
Well, shit. And then what? We can probably summon a shadow demon or something. That's my guess. We summon some sort of monster if we do this.
I'm not real sure I could tame it, guys.
I think maybe we don't tame it. Maybe we unleash it somewhere and run.
Why would we unleash evil upon the world?
We would unleash it against Strahd.
That only means we're gonna have to carry that mirror.
We have we have several bags of holding.
So here is
I'll bring some
the
here.
last thing you will learn about the mirror. The entity in the mirror is the spirit of a nameless assassin who once belonged to a secret society called the Balverzi. If a creature speaks the rhyme while standing within 5 feet of the mirror and staring at its own reflection, the assassin's ghost appears nearby.
That's it?
I'll do it.
It
The
appears
form
nearby?
that the form that the spirit takes depends on the alignment of the one who summoned it.
I'll do it.
So are you trying to do that now?
I'm waiting for everybody else to say something.
No, I'm good. Go
Okay.
for it, buddy.
I mean, you're gonna summon a shade right now?
Why not?
Okay.
I don't have anything to lose.
Let's go.
Okay. Curiosity killed the cat, but probably
Well-
you got 8 more times. So go
The
for
only
it.
thing I ask is don't eat dinner.
Okay. Dinner is safely in the kitchen with the cook.
Well, don't let the cook eat dinner either.
No, Dinner has struck up a friendship with the cook, and he is enjoying some goose food. They're probably drinking wine and talking shit about people.
Is he wearing a hat and
You in
bam and
particular.
everything too?
Is he what?
Is he wearing a hat and emerald bam and everything too?
I think so, yeah.
Bam.
He's standing on a little chair in the kitchen so they can, make better eye contact while they talk. She's maybe teaching him how to stir. He's got a little wooden spoon in his wing.
It's like an Affleck commercial.
Yeah. All right, so I need you to recite the rhyme.
Okay, everybody, stand back. Okay, I guess everybody stood back.
No, we fucking just had a floor.
Excuse me. Matt, you gotta quit putting stuff up. I can't read it. Magic mirror on the wall. Summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance, heed my call. And wield your murderous blade.
And what is your alignment?
Bad. Very bad.
Well, no, what is it?
Neutral evil.
All right. So. Something that starts
So the
to...
same alignment as a goose.
Let me guess. I was just gonna say. I just got another goose, didn't I?
Same alignment as a goose.
But it's a shade. It's a shade goose.
A pair of bloodshot floating eyes and strong black spectral hands appear to float to the surface of the mirror. And as they come out, Lucian, they try to wrap themselves around your neck. I need an opposed strength check.
Yep. Get a diamond ready. I'm a dead man.
I've seen some anime
strength?
start this way.
Yeah, opposed strength check.
Son of a bitch. Oh dear God.
Are you not strong?
Nope.
Oh.
Ouch. Oh,
Hey!
Yeah.
nice. Lucked out. Get lucky.
Apparently, it's not strong either.
So now trying to attack you is, yeah, a disembodied pair of bloodshot eyes and spectral hands. What would the rest of you like to do when you see this happen?
Oh,
You
roll.
can roll for initiative to join the fight with him, or you can do something else.
They're all probably like, no, fuck him.
Okay.
I mean, I guess maybe. If there's a thing to fight, a monster, D is gonna
I
fight
mean,
the monster.
it is trying to choke out Lucian.
Lewin's first instinct would be to break the mirror.
Okay.
Got a couple of 9s in there.
Well, can't we do this?
Diplomatically, no. It's a bunch. It's a evil thing you summoned out of a mirror, man.
Okay, but can't we still lean into that and like try to? All right.
I mean,
Are you
what
gonna try to
do on
control
your-
it?
What you do on your turn is your choice.
Yeah.
You don't
Are you gonna
have
try
to
to control it?
I mean, I can try. I'm not afraid of it.
Okay.
Right, we are.
If it,
Oh, drink,
Oh shit.
drink.
okay, I got you, buddy.
You know,
I mean, do you want to, Lucian, do you want to take an action before initiative starts? I mean, it doesn't seem right on you.
kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Like, does it speak? Like, does it understand language, or can it speak it? Do I know? Do I know anything?
Let me check. Yeah, it can speak and understand you.
Okay. Does it speak or understand anything else?
I'm gonna say
I'm
just
assuming.
common.
I'm assuming you assume that it can understand and speak common, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a demon?
No, it is an undead.
Okay, so How about abyssal or infernal?
Let's go with infernal.
Okay. I'm gonna speak to it infernal then.
Okay.
I am going to try to calm it, settle it a little bit, and speaking in infernal may make it feel a little more comfortable with me, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask it how it ended up in, like, how was it captured within the mirror, and was it a bad, was it of evil doing?
Um.
You know, I'm gonna let you have this one trying to choke me and shit, but we're gonna talk about this for a minute.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
All right, this sounds like a great idea. Oh, 6.
Okay.
Choke me.
The ghost does not speak, and instead is going to attack you. And is going to miss. So far, it's just trying to attack you and failing.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just kind of duck out of the way and be like, well, that's strike 2. You're getting awful close.
Okay. Since y'all are close quarters fighting one target, I'm not going to bother taking the time to put up a map. This should actually be over pretty quickly, depending on what you decide to do. If you want to run up and flank and you get someone else to agree with you on that, cool, you're flanking. All right. The ghost is going to take a turn. The ghost is going to make a run at you, Bork. And she's going to try to withering touch you.
Oh, snap. Sorry, buddy. Ouchie.
Okay. So the max damage on this says 46 plus 3 damage. So the max damage is 27.
Is this a melee attack or is it a spell?
It's a melee attack.
Oh damn, that's a bummer. That's gonna hurt real bad.
It's okay.
All right, so we're gonna do 4d6
Boochie boochies.
plus 3 plus 27.
So, how much was it?
It's 4d6 plus 3 plus then the crit is 27. So it's going to be you are going to take 45 points of necrotic damage.
Damn.
I think I'm down.
Ouch. Ouch.
I am down.
That
Okay.
is ouch.
So for your
Wow.
turn, roll me a death save.
Oh, do you have to roll a death save immediately? No.
Well, no, it's his turn.
Oh, it is your turn.
How do I roll?
Oh, damn.
I've never done death saves in Beyond. Just roll me a flat d20 here.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All right, that is one save. Okay. D, it is your turn.
Let's see. D is going to D is going to use his bonus action to use Slayer's Prey and then attack for attack twice, I guess, right? Because now that we're at level 5, so he's down, so I'm not gonna get that. So I'm just gonna do a normal attack roll. Woo! Yeah, that's a hit. And this is going to be, so I used the my bonus action pat, so this is gonna come into play here. There's that plus another D6. So 14 plus 1 is 15. Then I'm going to attack a second time.
Okay.
17.
Okay, I believe that hits. Yes.
Alright, so here's another attack. No bonuses on this one. For 10.
Okay.
So that should be a total of 25. And then, let's see.
You can see, just like, I'm not saying the ghost is bloodied. You can see just sort of, from the ghost wounds, ectoplasm is starting to, ooze, and the ghost definitely appears to be much weaker. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to tell everybody, careful with this one. He hits hard. But, then I'm going to, yep, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Lewin, it is your turn.
So Lewin would like to take the back of his spear and hit the mirror.
Okay. Let me just grab
Question.
the ace here.
Question for
Yeah?
you. I'm sorry. I'm half orc. I can do that.
Relentless endurance.
Yeah.
Endurance, yes, we forgot all about that. Way to remember. Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I am not down. So
You're at one.
I will take my turn at the end of this round, if that is okay, since we buggered that up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean that sounds fair to me.
Okay. Okay, Lewin, you're going to try to smash the mirror. Yeah, roll to hit.
What do you want me to roll? Just
If you're smashing with the butt of your spear, spear, just roll an attack with your spear. With your spear. The mirror has an AC. Okay, that hits. Roll damage. All right. You have shattered the mirror. It is check and make sure it doesn't like regenerate itself or any shit. Oh, okay. Lewin, as you hit the mirror and it shatters, suddenly the ghost also begins to fade and grow smaller until you see it retreat into the pile of shattered glass that was once the mirror. And the ghost is now gone.
Sorry, buddy.
Good call.
Lucky. Mirrors, that is. Stay away from them.
Okay.
We should destroy this thing.
That is where I will end it tonight. That was a whole lot of role-play and exploration. Great job, everybody.
That was quite a roller coaster a little bit. We started a revolution.
I always appreciate getting to like have some inter-party conflict and then resolving it somehow with a decision or something. I find it really fun. So, thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's a good time.
All right.
And a compelling alternative to whatever was supposed to happen. I don't know what was supposed to happen when they were writing that, but I'm not sure that was what was expected.
I mean, as for like, I'll admit, I was real busy at work and not feeling too well, so I didn't prep at all. So I had nothing in mind to happen. I'm like, we'll probably see the Burgomaster tonight. We'll see how that goes.
But I mean, do you think a lot of campaigns end up having them go through and like just go Like run over the burgomaster like that?
I
I
doubt it.
played that
Actually,
most of the time.
the other time I have run Curse of Strahd, they killed every single member of Valaki's upper class.
Oh, they just went through and wiped out everybody.
They just completely nuked Valaki.
Oh god.
Jeez.
So we were quite surgical.
Yes. They basically murder hoboed Valaki.
Nice.
All right. I will see most of you at the bout Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Alright.
Sunday, how many are actually thinking about being here in person?
Yo.
Disco and me.
So I think I have you and Disco and me and Hebrew. Bromance, you're gonna be there.
Yep.
5, and your son.
Yep.
6. Okay. Anybody else? Nem, are you sticking around for the session? He's typing.
Myself and Hoth will be there.
You're both
No,
you're
I-
both
I-
participating.
Yes.
I won't.
Okay.
I won't be there.
You won't be there. So we got 8 so
No.
far in my house. Anybody else?
Everybody
So
that's here,
yeah,
at least.
8.
Except for
Do you
Let's
need any
see.
extra chairs or anything? I mean, we're pretty
What's
close. It should be easy to.
Yeah, I think like maybe if you brought a couple of folding chairs, like a slimmest, smallest folding chairs you could, that'd probably be good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then
We're good.
that's about it. Just a couple of folding chairs should be good. We'll be a little bit crowded around the table, but it should be fine. And then bring whatever you want to drink or eat if you want snacks or anything like that. I'm kind of expecting after the bout that everybody will probably be hungry and want to go eat somewhere, so that most of you will probably eat between the bout and meeting up for this.
Yeah,
So
I think that's fair.
but bring snacks if you want snacks or whatever. I don't keep snacks in my house because then I'll eat them, so I just don't keep them around. So
That's fair enough.
um,
so I don't.
but,
That's why I don't have snacks.
yeah, I don't keep snacks in my house.
See y'all around.
Any booze,
Yeah.
whatever.
Saturday.
See you guys
Saturday.
Saturday.
All right,
Saturday
guys.
or Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday is the session.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be.
It'll
Right.
probably be happening around like 3 to 4. I guess if people start accumulating around between 3 or 4, I'm gonna try to make that work.
Yeah,
as
I
best
won't
I
be
can.
able to make. I won't be able to make it in. At all. I have. We have practice Sunday night, so
All right, no problem.
I'll get there. I promise.
Later.
All right, guys.
Later on, guys. Thanks.
See ya.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that is going to be it. I'm going to start a raid if I do not mind staying around for the raid. This guy's... Hey! Thank you for the follow. Moonbreaker Games. Very, very, very much appreciative. Okay, we got about 3 minutes left on my stream later, so I'll stay on. I'll continue on even if my stream ends before that. But I will play again Thursday night. Will be my first playthrough of Super Mario RPG. I'll be continuing that, and then I have my kid this weekend, so I probably will not be streaming again until Sunday night. So I appreciate you guys staying by and watching, and if you like what you see, press the follow button. Follow me on Twitter and YouTube. And may luck be with you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.